Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Jammerit coming to you today with a brand new video, boys, and today icons are back. So let's get right into the video. So guys, welcome to another video on the channel, and today guys, what we're going to be doing is going through and talking about the fact that the icons are back, having a look at a few of the ones that are available, as well as going through and obviously talking about the market. Now, first half of the video guys, we're just going to quickly talk about the new icons that have arrived. So we've got Matthias, Roberto Carlos, as well as Marco van Basten. Now, personally for me guys, I don't think that I will be doing Van Basten. Like, Van Basten is very, very expensive. I don't really have any use for him either. Like, say for example, you know, his fourth and fifth SBC. This one here requires 11 Dutch players at an 86 overall rated, and you get 5 million coins back and 250k XP. And then his final SBC, guys, it's pretty crazy. 90 overall team, in exact positions with 3 AX players and 2 AC Milan players. So for me, I'm definitely not going to be doing the Marco van Basten. Now, obviously, guys, all these intro SBCs for Van Basten, Roberto Carlos, and Matthias have given out huge coin rewards. Now, for me, you know, if you've got tradable cards, do not do these, because you can sell the tradable cards on the market, especially elite and high-rated gold players, for much more value. So make sure, if you are not planning on doing the SBCs, just sell everything that you can liquidate in your club to make the coins, guys, because the market has started to pick up a little bit, which is absolutely fantastic, and it's because of these rewards, guys. Now, I've started to sell some stuff. It is a very long process, though, you know, when you have such a huge sort of bench full of reserves. But yeah, that is like sort of very interesting. What are your guys' initial thoughts on the icons? Now, obviously, you know, these SBCs, guys, they are pretty intensive. You know, 5 SBCs for one player. It's pretty crazy. But at least, you know, it's helped pick the market up a little bit, which is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, for me, out of the 3, I am potentially looking at doing Matthias, just because I do need a 92 overall midfielder for rank up. So he is something that I am considering, although I know it's going to be very expensive. If we look at sort of his 4th and 5th SBCs, this one, for example, is 83 overall with 11 German players in their exact positions. And then his final SBC, the Matthias Legacy, which gives the card, is 86 overall team with 11 players in position, 4 Bayern and 2 Inter Milan players. So that is like, it's going to be so expensive, guys, but it's nothing really compared to the Van Basten. The Van Basten is so expensive, and I'm definitely not doing that. And obviously, the other one that we've got is Roberto Carlos. Same goes with Roberto Carlos, guys. We've got, you know, the 2.5 mil and the 250k XP, as well as this one, which is, I think it's like an 84 overall team and 11 Brazilian players. So that's not going to come cheap, as well as the final one, which is 87 overall, 3 Fenerbahce players and 3 Real Madrid players. So very interesting. I do really want this Roberto Carlos, just because of the fact that his stats look absolutely insane, but I'm not sure yet, guys. I'm not sure. Now, one thing that you need to remember is that these SBCs are here for the rest of the season, so you can work towards them. You don't necessarily need to jump into them right away. Obviously, you know, with them coming out, the market has, you know, effect on that, and I expect, you know, the market to sort of stabilize over the next sort of few weeks. But yeah, man, there's so many SBCs in the game, guys. There's the icon SBCs, there are, you know, the weekly challenge SBCs, there's the tournament SBCs. In my opinion, there are quite a few SBCs to go through and do. Another very interesting thing about the icons, guys, is the fact that the newer ones do not have campaigns. So it's going to be very difficult to level them up, because you don't actually get all that much XP from them. So that's very strange. And also, the older ones, if you haven't previously unlocked them, they will no longer give you a campaign. So say for example, if I didn't have this Rio Ferdinand in my club, if I didn't do it when he was previously available, there would be no way that I would have access to the campaign. But because obviously I've done the campaigns and I've done all the previous icons, you know, at least once, their campaigns will stay there, but there are no new icon campaigns, guys, no new icon campaigns. So that's something that you need to consider, is that their XP is going to be very, very slim, especially for the new ones. So yeah, that's just the initial thoughts on the SBC, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys are thinking about them. Are you guys planning on doing any of them? But yeah, like I said, the coin rewards are great for the market and great for people who invested, especially, you know, like the Lunar players and all elites. But we'll just go into the market now and have a look at a few things. So first and foremost, having a look at Selke, he has sort of increased a little bit. I think that his price was a bit higher, but I wasn't able to look on the game at the moment. But at least you can sort of, you know, get your coins back if you heavily invested in him at around 800k. You'd still probably make a little bit of a loss, but yeah, let's just go through and have a look at Tolisso and the other one, Lindelof. So Tolisso is 85 overall. He's around 400, I think. Yeah, 415. So obviously, you know, before the icons came out, he was like 215k. So once again, guys, you know, if you invested in these guards at, you know, 200k, you're at least doubling your coins. And the same goes for Lindelof and Silva as well. So that's very, very interesting. The thing is that the big winners of these new icon campaigns, guys, is the gold cards, guys. The high rated gold cards are extremely high. If we just take a quick look at Bernardo Silva, central attacking midfield, for me, like, I haven't sold any of my Lunar cards yet because I may be using them in the SPCs, because they still provide good value for the SPCs, even though they have sort of doubled in price just because of their high rating. But let's just take a look at 79 overall cards and their prices, guys, because they are absolutely just through the roof. Like, as you guys can see, they're all at like 300k, and you can easily sell them if you just list them up for a long period of time. You can sell them at a very, very high value. But yeah, this is good for people who, you know, have made investments. But yeah, the SBCs themselves, guys, you know, I don't think that they're intended to be completed overnight. They are something that you sort of work towards. So make sure you do consider that when you are, you know, thinking about doing these. Are you guys planning on doing any of the SBCs? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm sort of in two minds whether or not I'll do Roberto Carlos and Matthias, but I think I'll probably just do Matthias, even though Roberto Carlos is an absolute legend. But I just think that for a 90 overall, it is sort of quite a steep price. Still, even if you know, go through and you know, get all the coin rewards back. But yeah, as you guys can see, like, all these 79 overall cards, guys, just so high. And we have started to sell some stuff. Also, elite cards, you know, before the icons came out, elite cards were sitting on the market for like 150 to 160k. When they first dropped, I did go through and pick a few up really cheap. So I've made some profit on those. But yeah, I'm just waiting for them to sort of stabilize to see the good point to sell them at. But yeah, as you guys can see, there's nothing under 400k. If we go 420, you should be able to see a few of like the Versatech players. So yeah, they're like all elites, guys, are minimum 400k. And obviously, if they have use, they will go for a much higher value. So you ultimately need to ask yourself this question. This is the question that you need to ask yourself when doing or thinking about doing these SPCs. Do you want to make coins? Do you want to liquidate your club? Or do you want to do the icons, guys? Do you want to make a loss and do the icons? Or do you want to go through and, you know, just sell your bench and make a whole bunch of coins? That's ultimately the question you need to ask yourself. Also, you know, I hope that when Team Heroes do come out, it will drop the prices of 79 overalls, 78 overalls. But as you guys can see, I've still got a whole bunch of stuff on my bench at the moment. You know, we are going through slowly and selling stuff, but I'm just doing it step by step because it's a huge process, guys. It really is a huge process. Even 77s and 78s are extremely high, and also specific cards, you know, like Inter Milan cards, AX cards are very, very expensive. They're pretty much extinct, especially the higher rated ones. But I've got so much work to do with regards to my bench and just sort of sorting through it. But guys, it really is a process, and it does take a lot of time to do. But I've gone through and sold off a few things as of now. So we've gone through and sold, you know, just some random team hero stuff and some other 79 overall cards that we did have. So we'll just go through and start collecting up these. Now, it isn't anything huge, you know, it's just a whole bunch of random AC Milan cards that I had, you know, some 79 overall cards that I had, as you guys can see, some just 79, 78s, a few Versatech cards that I had just sitting on my bench from the coin packs when I opened them, because I didn't sell them because they were so cheap. You know, it's just some Versatech cards as well from, you know, the rewards, as well as, yeah, like I just said, the coin packs. But yeah, guys, it's very, very interesting. It is good for the market in terms of, you know, people making their coins. Talk about very, very briefly is this. So this mystery event, guys, it's good. Like, it's okay because you get a chance at an icon or a token, but more often than not, you're going to get the token. So technically, every 8 weeks, you can trade in those tokens to go through and, you know, get a guaranteed icon, which is very, very interesting. But I don't like the requirements, because I've been reading that, you know, there's like Bolton Wanderers requirements, and all those cards are extinct, man. Like, I don't want to be sitting on the market trying to snipe these cards for hours on end, you know, just to do an event. So I hope that these requirements are maybe removed. I don't know, man. I'm not sure about that, because that just seems like not fun at all, trying to snipe cards for an event and then, you know, selling them back. It's very, very interesting, guys, but it's sort of a new approach to the icons in terms of, you know, claiming them through the points. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on that, and I hope that requirement is removed, because it's just not cool. Like, I had to spend quite a bit of time trying to go and get these Dynamo Moscow players, you know, just to get a token. You know, it's just like, man, it takes so much time, and I don't have that sort of time on my hands. But obviously, I needed to do it for the icons. But yeah, guys, other than that, make sure you think about your options. If you don't have any intentions of doing these icons, guys, just sell your bench. If you want to go through and do these with untradables, you know, to get your coin stack up, that's one good option. But yeah, XP is going to be a problem for the icons, as well as, you know, the mystery stuff, and obviously more SBCs. And there's also the old icons back, and they are also here forever, apparently. And yeah, obviously, guys, there's also FIFA point packs for XP, which is just crazy. But other than that, this is going to be the end of the video for today. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Are you guys happy? Are you guys sad? Are you guys sort of neutral? But other than that, this is Jammerit signing out for the day. Thank you all for everything, and peace.